Rawr. Okay. So, see how I can explain this. So, we have our main characters. Okay, we got Rintaro Okabe, or Ocarine, as people call him, because it's literally his first name and last name mixed together. He is a little bit Quay. He goes by Hyoin Kiyoma because he considers himself a mad scientist and has changed his name only to himself. Then we have Mayuri, who is not this person in front of us right now. She has the short black hair. She's adorable. We love her. She is Okarine's friend from childhood. They've known each other forever. And then they have Daru, or Itaru Hashida, I think his name is. And they call him Daru. Again, a rendition of his first name and last name mixed together. He is their technical guru. Okabe calls him their super hacker or hacker. This beautiful lady in front of us, her name is Makise Kirisu. And in the beginning of the story, we went to a scientific conference on time travel, and we found her dead in a pool of blood and freaked the fuck out and left. And we texted our friend Daru that she had died, and then magically seemingly everyone on the streets just disappeared. And yeah, if you guys want me to actually explain what happened there, I can, but the game will tell you what happens. So will the anime if you're watching anime with me tomorrow. But as you can clearly see, she is not dead. He just finished explaining his hallucination to her about when she died. And then we also have the girl with two braids who works for the landlord. Okabe has a lab where they do experiments. They're called the Future Gadget Laboratory, and they make up they make things that are supposed to change the world, because Okabe is convinced that this imaginary organization is after him because he's a mad scientist and he knows things. And that's why he acts really weird. So there's that. So basically, at the beginning of the story, we met our good friend here, Makise Kirisu. She's 18 years old and is a genius. She's a scientist. She did a article in a science magazine, and that's the only reason that Okabe knows who she is. Also, for some reason in 2010, we use our cell phones for emails and not for text messages to contact each other. That confuses me more than anything else. Ooh, Phasmo, nice. Yeah, I don't really understand that. And one of their gadgets is called the phone wave, name subject to change. Where I don't really know what its purpose potentially was supposed to be, but they think it's a time machine because they were experimenting with bananas, first of all, and they would come out all jellified, or gel bananas, as Mayuri calls them. And then this one time, they put one banana in there and it went back to the bunch, but it was jellified. So basically, their emails go back in time by 5 days if they're using the phone wave the correct way, if that makes any sense. So basically what happened right here, like right now, is he ran into her in front of the radio station where she would have died, let's just say. And they're having a conversation, and she's like, I want to know, like, what happened? What do you mean you saw me die? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, it's just a hallucination, but like, this is what happened. And then she's like, why are you dreaming about me? And he's like, it's not a dream, it was a hallucination, and blah, 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 blah. And honestly, I can't remember what the last thing that was said was, so we're gonna find out because I can't remember. Kirisu quickly averts her eyes, but she doesn't let go of my arm.
気になるのだな。
You're interested, aren't you?
少しだけよ。
Just a little. Wait, in what?
IBN
Oh,
5000
yeah.
セルンの秘密につながっている。
Okay. So they're talking about the IBN 5100, which is a computer that can read what they call it, proprietary computer code or something, and it's the only one that can read that code, and it can also make that code as well, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Then I shall answer. The IBN 5100 is the key to unlocking CERN's most closely guarded secrets. And CERN is a company that's making like space stuff and supposedly they are the enemy. Proprietary programming language. There you go. Thanks, Nero. I'm like, I can't remember what the fuck it was called.
セルン。あのセルン？
CERN? You mean the CERN?
いかにも。そして我がラボが総力を挙げて調べたところによれば、セルンはタイムトラベルについて研究している痕跡がある。
Fuck, sorry. Indeed, through the tireless efforts of my faithful laboratory members, we have uncovered evidence that CERN is researching time travel. Come, be astonished.
バカみたい。聞いて損した。
Great, I shouldn't have asked. Physics experiments, there you go. All shit that has to do with time travel and stuff like that. When you say real world, do you mean like reality? Like our world? Kirisu gives me a cold glare, then lets go and starts walking away. This time she's gone for good. Damn you. Just you watch. I will expose certain secrets if it's the last thing I do. I forgot that I got an email and didn't read it. Oh! Game was made around the time when the whole scare about black holes were made by CERN and could tear a new one into the earth. Oh, shit. The next day I decided to hit Akiba's computer parts store. I did as much as I could yesterday after parting with Kirisu, but no luck. Finding an IBN 5100 is obviously going to be a huge pain in the ass. So we want the IBN 5100 because we hacked into CERN's server and found this weird code and we couldn't figure out what it was for. And then we realized that we need the IBN 5100 to read this code, and we want to expose that they are in fact researching time travel. CERN may have a similar name IRL, but I forgot because my brain didn't. Isn't it like the European something of nuclear something? Isn't that their actual name? When you say particle accelerator, I think of the Flash. I'm standing in the narrow tunnel that runs beside the Radicon building. Small shop selling everything from motherboards to resistors to vacuum tubes line both of the tunnel. Jesus, I can words, I swear. Here lie the vestiges of old Electric Town, Akiba's conscience, so to speak. Casual otaku usually avoids stores like these. It's like the holy land that only true fanatics can enter. Sounds good. I appreciate that. Not that I'm an expert on computer parts. Furthermore, these shops only sell parts, so it's actually kind of silly to be searching for a whole PC here. Still, something about the sight of all these electronics gets my blood pumping. I have to hide my excitement to maintain my dignity. If a storekeeper yells, "Hey kid, you're 10 years too young for this stuff," then I'll have no choice but to run. Fortunately, no one has yelled at me yet. In fact, the storekeepers seem to be ignoring me. They must be more open-minded than I thought, or maybe they just don't care. I search each store in turn, but turn up neither hide nor hair for an IBN 5100. The ringing of my phone draws a sharp look from the nearest storekeeper. I force a smile and rush outside. Phew, that was close. Probably shouldn't go back in there. Oh, was I supposed to pick that up? Oh, it is CERN, but with a C. Gotcha. Yeah, okay, that's what he said in the game too, that it was in Geneva on the borders of France and Switzerland. And what does it stand for? Take a deep breath to calm myself down. That's when something strange catches my eye. There's a woman squatting on the ground nearby, her knees against her chest. In her hand is a gaudy purple phone. She's staring at the screen without moving a muscle. She's even more conspicuous since nobody else is around. And on further inspection, I realize it's someone I know. It's fucking Moeka.
Shining Finger!
He calls her Shining Finger. I call out to her, but she gives me no reaction. Shining Finger is just a name I made up, so I guess it's only natural. Her name was Moeko? No.
Shiatsushi!
Finger! I stand in front of her and call her name. Well, the name I gave her, but she doesn't even look at me. Her fingers are typing rapidly on her phone, so she's definitely conscious. But she still looks dead. There's no life in her eyes. I'm actually worried. Despite the heat, she's not sweating at all. Can't you hear me? Who? Oh my god. Hoin Kyoma, the mad scientist. She glances at me for maybe half a second, then goes right back to staring at her phone. Who? What? Can't you even remember people's faces? Of course, I'm the one who forgot her name.
IBN 5100を探すという協力関係にあるにもかかわらず、このありさまとはな。
European Organization for Nuclear Research, but CERN is the French acronym. Interesting. I agreed to help you find an IBN 5100, remember? And this is the thanks I get? She twitches upon hearing the word IBN 5100. But still, she doesn't look up.
Okabe-kun.
Okabe-kun.
俺は法院だ。
It's Hoin. Ignoring me, are you? Why won't you accept me as Hoin Kyoma? Email? Well, I did just receive an email. So this is the one he calls Shining Finger. She prefers to speak in emails. I don't really know why, honestly. Hi, Okabe-kun. Fancy meeting you here. I know, right? I nearly flip out. Is this really something you should say by email when the person is standing right in front of you? It wouldn't take 5 seconds to say it verbally. She's friendly enough in her emails, but in person, she's a lump of unsociability. Hi, Kelnix. How are you? I hope I'm saying your name right. How can she write funny meeting you here without smiling at all? It makes me think the mails are coming from a different person.
まさに奇遇だな。お前もパーツショップを探して回っていたのか?
I suppose it is quite a coincidence. Were you looking through the parts stores too? She doesn't even respond when I ask her a direct question. Another email. I looked, but I couldn't find anything.
貴様は喋ることもできないのか?
Why won't you speak?
めんどい。
Too hard.
メールを打つ方がよほど面倒だろうが!
Isn't it harder to type everything out? I'm doing okay. I'm not really sure this is something you can win, but sure. My yelling does not have the desired effect. Instead of getting her act together, she buries her face in her knees. Why is she wearing such a short skirt? If she sits with her knees up like this, I can see everything. Not that there's a problem with that. Oh my god. Sigh. I sigh and then turn and walk away. I buy 2 Max coffees from a nearby vending machine. The mails keep coming. Please don't be mad. I'm sorry. I apologize, so please come back. Besides, my search has hit a dead end, so I need whatever information she has on the IBN 5100. I can't just go home. You can win a depression? Yeah. Yeah, this game does do that. It's pretty dark, that's for sure. Well, the anime is pretty dark itself, but you know. Come to think of it, her name was Moeka, right? I remembered when I saw her email. I returned to Moeka with 2 Max coffees in hand.
Okabe-kun.
There is, yeah. But, yeah. I learned about one of them today, and I was like, wow. I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't want to spoil it for y'all. But, Okabe-kun. She's finally on her feet. She glances at me, then breathes a sigh of relief.
飲むか?
If we don't count the dead ends, it's 2. Hmm. 2. The dead ends. I think I know what you mean by that. Want one? She timidly accepts the Max coffee I hand to her, but she doesn't move to open it. I wait for the coffee to cool down, open the tab, and take a sip. Wait, is this canned hot coffee? Canned hot coffee is a thing in Japan? So where do I save each slot? Sorry. Save in each save slot after a chapter starts. Okay. I got you. So I don't have to play the whole thing again to get the different endings? Is that what you're going for there, Nero? What the fuck? Sometimes the sweetness is just what I need. Coffee's not sweet. Why don't you talk?
メールの方が気楽だから。
Emailing is easier. Like hell it is. Maybe she's just afraid of people. When I finally consider that, I'm taken aback by my own thoughtlessness.
そうか。そういうことか。
Of course, so that's what it is. Basically, she's afraid. Afraid of the insane mad scientist Hoin Kiyoma. Gotcha. That makes more sense. More like you can accidentally mess up the 2 endings and get the one you didn't want. Oh, good. I'm assuming one of the 2 endings is how the anime ends. the original anime ends. And I'm assuming 2 is the path of Steins Gate 0. Aw, thanks, Ninja. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. I've heard that my voice is soothing and calming and relaxing, so that's a good thing. Kinda? Oh shit, so it's different. Much soothe. Well, I can hardly blame her. In fact, I sympathize. Few indeed can withstand my aura of supreme madness. Yeah.
私変よね
I'm weird, aren't I?
いや普通だ
No, you're normal.
そう
Really? For no matter how disciplined your mind is, you cannot resist.
お前は何ら恥じることはないこの世には絶対不変の真理というものが存在するどれだけあがこうと努力だけでは変えられない壁だ
Gets weird and I'm typing 2 this way because there's a catch. But it's a redacted with a side of spoilers. Gotcha. Understood. You have nothing to be ashamed of. In this world, there exists something called absolute eternal truth. It's a wall, immovable, no matter how much you struggle. Oops, I pressed the wrong button.
故に人は妥協し諦めその都度別の道を目指す
He's not wrong. That's why people give up, abandon their dreams, choose a different path.
だがこれだけは忘れるな己の心の中に自分だけのシュタインズゲートを持て
Oh god. But never forget this one thing. You hold within your heart your own Steins Gate.
シュタインズゲート
Steins Gate.
人は必ず一つその扉を持つこれさえあればどれだけ別の道を行こうと迷うことはないだろうそうこの俺のようにな
All people, without exception, possess their own Steins Gate. As long as you have yours, you may follow any path without losing your way, just as I follow mine. I'm pressing the wrong button again, sorry. Moeka nods. Looks like I got her to understand.
それでここからが本題だ IBN5100 の情報は何かあるか
So on to business. Do you have any information on the IBN 5100? Moeka answers by shaking her head slightly. Just a
一体い
sample.
つから
Yep.
調べている
How long have you been searching?
2ヶ月ぐらい
About 2 months.
どんな調べ方を
Where have you looked? And of course, Moeka starts moving her fingers at high speed. 4 people in 2 months. Stores, online auction houses, the usual. I already tried asking on 8chan. I even walked around Akihabara asking people, or so I say. But I've only talked to about 4 people, including you. Even though hordes of otaku come to Akiba each day.
PC ショップで店員から話を聞いたりしているか
Oh wait, what are you haunting about?
秋葉で一番 PC の事情に詳しいのは彼らだぞ
Have you tried talking to the PC store employees? They'd know more than anyone else. Moeka shakes her head again. She's clearly not cut out for this job. Sincere as she may be, she's just wasting time. That editorial company she works for must be incompetent if they choose her as their investigator. Though I suppose it's also her fault for accepting the job despite her handicap.
お前の目的はどっちなのだ
Rude.
IBN5100 を手に入れることと都市伝説を調べることと
What are you haunting about there, Wolf? So what's your actual goal? To obtain an IBN 5100 or investigate the urban legend?
両方
Both.
なるほどな
I see. In that case, our search is limited to IBN 5100s in Akihabara. I don't care about the urban legend. I just want to obtain an IBN 5100. My true goal is what comes afterwards. So I don't need to limit myself to IBN 5100s in Akihabara. I could just look online. I might be able to get one through auction, but that would take time and money though. If I don't find one in another few days, let's consider that option.
この後はどこを調べるつもりだ？
Where do you plan to search next?
それは
That's
途方に
I'm
ん？よく聞こえないんだが。
I didn't quite hear you. Moeka types out a mail at high speed. Honestly, don't know where to turn. I've tried everything. She's useless. Wow. What a jerk.
案ずるな。俺はそれなりのネットワークを持っている。それを駆使すれば、レトロ PC だろうと見つけるのは造作もないことだ。
Don't worry, I have a network of informants at my disposal. Finding a retro PC should be no problem at all. No trouble at all, sorry. Moeka looks at me for the first time today. I see respect in her eyes.
この俺を誰だと思ってい
Oh
る？
my god.
法院京馬だ。望む者は支配構造の崩壊、そして混沌なり。
Oh my god. I love Okabe, but Jesus Christ, man. Have you forgotten who I am? Hoin Kyoma! I will stop at nothing to destroy the system and usher a new era of chaos. Smoohahaha!
それが岡部君のシュタインズゲート。
That's Okabe-kun's Steins Gate. 60 hours! Holy fuck! I thought it was 30!
岡部ではない。法院だ。
60! Jesus Christ! Not Okabe, Hoin! After parting with Shining Finger, I go to a nearby PC store to talk to an employee I happen to know. But naturally, he doesn't know where to find an IBN 5100 either. Oh my god! 60 hours! Guys, we're gonna be here forever. Holy hell. The trophy run. Holy shit. I mean, I don't care. But, wow. Damn. I mean, no. If I read to myself, then yeah. But basically, when I was playing yesterday, I asked chat, like, do you guys want me to wait until they're done talking and then read it out? And they said yes. So I wait until, if it's like a voice line, I wait until they're done talking, and then I continue. So. And then more hours for Stein Gate 0, yep. Yep. Apparently it was easier to find retro PCs 10 years ago, back when there were more underground niche stores. Now those stores are all but vanished, driven out by stricter regulations and the inexorable spread of Moe culture. Moe? Pardon me. 0 is 30 at best. That's why I almost instantly click and follow. It's so rare someone doing this novel. Well, I'm glad. Good to know that that there's people that do enjoy this. 120 hours plus is my prediction for one game, Joel. I think it's not gonna take me that long. I can't really say it's Moeka's fault that she's not useful. The fact that you actually call her by her name. Thanks, Kelnix. I appreciate it. After all, I'm stumped too, and this is only my second day searching. Hunting for an IBN 5100 on an internet auction site is starting to look more appealing, and confining my search to Akiba, but again, that would take time and money. That reminds me, Mayuri called me before I met with Shining Finger. It's rare for the absent-minded Mayuri to be the one to contact me. I'm usually the one to contact her. I wonder what she wanted. Should I try calling her back? But where could she be now? She's not at work, is she? If she is, then I probably won't be able to get a hold of her. Let's contact her, not by phone, but by email, of course. Because what's texting? Part-time warrior? Oh my god. Only due to the reading aloud? Yeah, I mean, that's fair. And I do fuck up my words a lot and then have to, like, read it again. Because I'm super good at words, I swear. I swear. That prediction is most likely will be a reality. I guess we'll see. Did you call me? If you need me, call again or send an email. Why are we emailing on our cell phones when texting was a thing? Send an email and get a reply in a matter of minutes. Yep, Daru-kun says to call him. That's it? Call Daru? What does this mean? I guess there's no choice. I'll call Daru.
Hi, hi.
What's up?
俺だ。状況を教えろ。
It's me. Report the situation.
その言い方はオカリンじゃん。マユシから聞いたん
Ocarine? You're the only one who talks like that. Did you hear from Mayushi?
いや、何も聞いていない。
No, she didn't tell me anything.
僕は今メイクインにいるわけだが。
Well, I'm at May Queen right now. Of course you are.
マユシが調べてくれたんだよ。フェイリスさんが IBN5100 のこと知ってるらしいって。
Mayushi did some investigating. Sounds like Ferris 10 knows about the IBN 5100.
何？フェイリス？
Right? Oh my god. You're the only one who talks like that. What? Ferris? Don't tell me the cat girl and the IBN 5100 are connected somehow. Somehow. I can't even imagine how they could be. How they could be.
なんかレトロ PC が家にたくさんあるらしいよ。
I understand your confusion, but apparently there are a lot of retro PCs at her home. That's some unexpected good news. The tables have turned, and now I'm close to my goal.
これもシュタインズゲートの選択だな。
This too is the choice of Steins Gate.
わけわからん。
I don't get you.
それでフェイリスはそこにいるのか？
So, is Ferris there?
もちろん。今日はちょうどフェイリス杯だから。
Of course, today's the Ferris Cup. Ferris Cup? Oh my god. What's that? I think I remember hearing about it, but I never really paid it any attention. Wow, bro. Way to pay attention to your friends, dude.
の画像を見せたら、よく似てる PC を10年ぐらい前に神社に奉納したって言うんだ。同じものかどうかはわからんらしいけどな。
When I showed Ferris 10 an image of the IBN 5100, she said she donated a similar PC to a shrine 10 years ago. Don't know if it's the one we want, though.
神社だと？
She donated it to a shrine? That's an unexpected combination. PCs and shrines. Consumer electronics and ancient Shinto rituals. They're not even I can't with that word. Related.
どこの神社だ？
You mean she gives you an aneurysm or she has an aneurysm herself? Which shrine?
聞いてね。正直すまんかった。
Didn't ask, my bad.
まあいい。
Wow.
悪くないヒントだ。
Wow. Whatever, it's a lead. The only shrine in Akiba are Kanda Myojin and Yanabayashi Shrine. I don't know if Ferris was living in Akiba at the time, but at least it's a start.
じゃあそろそろキルを。
Yeah, she does have a high voice, for sure. Well, I'm hanging up. The Ferris Cup is about to begin.
そうか。ダル、お前ならできる。絶対優勝しろ。
I see. Daru, I'm sure you can do it. Be sure to win.
任せとけい。
Leave it to me! What the hell is a Ferris cup anyway? No, more importantly, the shrine. Kanda Myojin is the larger and more popular shrine, so 9 out of 10 people would choose to donate something there. But when I inquire at the shrine office, nobody knows anything about an old computer. That leaves Yanabayashi Shrine. It's probably not there either, but I have to try.
誰だ
Who is this? All I can hear is noise. Wrong number? No, maybe.
機関だな
Oh my fucking god.
警告のつもりかこれ以上セルンに手を出すなと言いたいのか
Aw, thanks so much, Joel. I hope you have a great, I hope you have a good sleep, and I will be happy to lull you into Sleepyland. Oh my god. You're from the organization, aren't you? Is this a warning? You're telling me to stop getting involved with CERN?
Huh?
I'm assuming this is either Kirisu or Moaka, except it wouldn't be Moaka because she doesn't like calls. Wait. Maybe it's, what's her fuck? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. It's a woman's voice. And she clearly doesn't understand what I'm talking about.
機関の人間ではないのか
You're not from the organization?
違うわよ。マキセです。
Makise. Okay. No, it's Makise.
マッキーセ
I figured it was Makise. I like the music too. Like the anime opening, I love so much. Like it gets stuck in my head. Who? I think I remember this voice from somewhere.
悪いが思い出せないどこで出会ったのか教えてくれ
Oh my god.
ロンドンか
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Christina. Only Kirisu has that confused, huh? Fair. Sorry, but I don't remember. Tell me where we met. Paris or London, perhaps?
秋葉原よ。つい昨日もあったろうが。
Akihabara. We saw each other yesterday, remember? Yesterday? Makise.
おお助手
Oh, my assistant.
助手じゃない。マキセ・クリス。
Not your assistant, Makise Kirisu.
クリスティーナと言ってくれないとわからないではないか
If you don't say Christina, then I have no way of knowing it's you.
クリスティーナでもねえよ。何度言わせんのよ。
I'm not Christina either. How many times do I have to tell you?
お前は相変わらずキャンキャンとうるさいな
You never stop complaining, do you?
誰のせいだ。誰の。
Whose fault is that? Whose?
ちょっと待ってお前なぜ俺の電話番号を知っている
Wait a minute. How do you know my phone number? Something's not right here. It's not like Kirisu's free of suspicion. She could still be a spy.
橋田さんに教えてもらったの。
Hashida-san told me.
なんだ
That's Daru, by the
つま
way.
らんオチだなそれでどうかしたのか助手
Oh, that's boring. So what is it, assistant?
助手じゃないって言っとろうが。
I said I'm not your assistant.
反論するのもバカらしくなってきた。あんた今どこ？
Ah, what's the point? Where are you now?
柳林神社に向かっているところだが
I'm headed to Yanabayashi Shrine.
あ、そう。じゃあね。
Ah, okay. Bye then.
あ
Right? Only Okabe.
えあ
Huh? What?
な
What
ん
was
だ今の
that? Is she
嫌がらせ
messing
か
with me?
嫌がらせなのか
She's messing with me. How dare my assistant treat me like this? I shall scold her most harshly the next time we meet. She thinks she's all that just because she was published in a major journal. Oh my god. Oh. Look who it is.
サイエンス誌に論文が載ったからなんだというのだ
Your accomplishments mean nothing to me.
いきなり何よ。
What are you talking about? When I arrive at Yanabayashi Shrine, I find my assistant waiting there for some reason. She glares at me with her usual frown.
さっきの電話はなんだ
What was that phone call about?
あんたの居場所を聞いただけ。それでここに向かってるって言うから来た。
I just wanted to ask you where you were, and since you said you were coming here, I came.
誰も呼んでいないのだが。
Nobody asked you to come.
私も呼ばれた覚えはない。
And yet, here I am.
だ
I love her. She's definitely one of my favorite characters. Why is she always in such a bad mood?
なぜ俺に会いに来た？
Why did you come to see me?
会いたくて会いに来たんじゃないから。勘違
Not
いし
because I
ないで。
wanted to or anything. Don't get me wrong. She keeps those abusive words coming.
昨日、別れ際に言われたことが気になって。
I can't stop thinking about what you said yesterday.
何のことだ？
What I said?
IBN5100。それに、セルン。
About what you said about the IBN 5100 and CERN.
貴様、機関ではなくセルンのスパイだったか。この俺を殺しに来たのだな。そんなことだろうと思っていた。いかにも人を殺しそうな顔をしているからな。
Oh my god, Okabe. Also, I learned yesterday that apparently there was an IBM 5100 that looked just like the IBN 5100. I don't know if it did the same thing with the proprietary programming language or not, but very interesting that it's based off of like real world stuff. Very interesting. Especially now that you said the black hole thing too, Nero, like that really is very interesting to me. Of course, you're working for CERN, not the organization. You're here to kill me, aren't you? That's what I thought. You have the face of a killer.
どんな顔よ。失礼だな。
What's wrong with my face? How rude.
あんた、少しは落ち着いたら？いつもふざ
The
けた
whole
ことば
thing
か
is
り言って
based on real thing?
とても私より年上には見えない。
Like the time travel part too? Can you calm down a bit? You're always screwing around. I can't believe you're older than me.
落ち着くか。
Ooh,
お前には
chicken
わかるまい。
tendies. Hell yeah.
常に身の危機にさらされ、
Chicken nugget,
逃
chicken
亡に
nugget,
次ぐ
night
逃
and
亡
day,
を重
chicken
ねてきた。
nuggies.
これまでの俺の人生は。
We love our chicken here. Chicken nuggies, chicken tendies. We're like Mayuri. We like our chicken. Calm down. You don't understand what it's like to live on the run, never knowing when the next assassin will strike.
ええ、そんなヨタ話は全くわからない。
All I'm hearing is gibberish.
俺に喧嘩を売りに来たのか？
You come here to pick a fight?
IBN5100 とセルンって組み合わせに興味が湧いただけよ。
I just want to know how the IBN 5100 and CERN are related.
そうではなく、お前が興味を持ったのはセルンでタイムマシン研究が行われていることだろ？素直になれ。
Don't you mean you're interested in CERN's time machine research? Be honest with yourself. I mean, she was pretty unhappy with the whole time travel shit earlier because of her father.
うるさいな。タイムマシンになんか興味ないわよ。
Shut up. I'm not interested in time machines at all. Bullshit, you aren't
それよ
curious
り
to. Bullshit.
IBN5100 は見つかったの？
More importantly, did you find an IBN 5100?
それを確かめに来た。
That's why I'm here. Kirito looks up at Yanabayashi Shrine's small archway.
神社に？
Yeah, exactly. She so is. A shrine?
そうだ。
Correct. Then, with perfect timing, a beautiful girl, or boy, dressed in Miko garb appears from the nearby shrine office holding a bamboo broom. Thank you for the lurk, Zach. Much appreciated. Oh my god. Poor fucking Ruka, man. Poor Ruka.
京馬さん、こんにちは。
Thank you. Oka Kiyoma-san, hello.
ルカ子よ。お前。
So I know it says
There
I said this
you are.
yesterday, but I'm gonna say it again. I know it says Lukako, but I'ma call him Rukako because in the anime, you know, Japanese R's and L's are weird. So I'ma substitute the L for an R. So if anybody's confused as to why I'm not fucking it up, I'm doing what I know to be true in Steins Gate fashion. Okay? Just so nobody's confused, going like, she knows that's an L, right? Yeah, I just want you guys to know that. Rukako, why don't you have it?
妖刀サミダレのことですか？
Huh? Are you talking about Demon Sword Samidare?
常に携帯しろと言っておいたはずだ。
I thought I told you to carry it at all times.
すみません。でも掃き掃除の時は邪魔になるので。
Yeah, I assumed it was. I'm sorry, but it gets in the way when I'm cleaning, so...
掃き掃除の最中に乗っ取られたらどうするつもりだ。誰も助けてはくれんぞ。
What if they attack while you're cleaning? Nobody's going to come to your rescue, you know.
そうですね。
That's true.
気をつけ
I'll
ま
be
す。
more careful from now on. Hey, what are you two talking about? Rukiko finally notices Kirisu and gives me a puzzled look.
こちらの方は
Who might this be?
助手だ。
My assistant.
違うわよ。っていうか何よその適当な紹介の仕方は。
No, what kind of introduction is that?
俺は事実を述べたまでだ、クリスティーナ。
I'm only telling the truth, Christina.
日本の方じゃないんですか？
You're not Japanese?
日本の方です。
I am Japanese.
それよりルカ子、お前の父上と話を。
Anyway, Rukiko, I need to talk to your father about...
待て！紹介しなさいよ、ちゃんと。
Wait, introduce me properly.
紹介されたいのか？ちゃんと？
You want to be introduced properly?
この状況で紹介されない方が不自然だろうが。
It's unnatural not to be introduced in this situation.
俺はお前をルカ子に紹介するためにここに来たのではない。
I didn't come here to introduce you to Rukiko.
紹介するぐらい10秒もかからないのに、あくまで拒否するんかあんたは。
An introduction wouldn't take more than 10 seconds. What's wrong with you?
喧嘩は。
Please don't fight. Rukiko's flustered. Looks like he thinks we're fighting.
こいつは牧瀬クリス、助手だ。
This is Makise Kirisu, my assistant.
もういい。
Yeah,
もう助
whatever.
手でいい。
Assistant, whatever. Sigh.
よろしくお願いします、マキセさん。漆原ルカです。
Yeah, but you're the guy. Nice to meet you, Makise-san. I can't say his last name. Ruka.
よろしく。おいくつなの？
Nice to meet you too. How old are you?
今年で17です。
17 this year.
私の1個下か。
A year younger than me.
そうなんですか？マキセさん、とても大人っぽくて、1歳違いには見えないんです。
Oh, really? Makise-san, you're so grown up. I can't believe we're only a year apart.
つまり老け顔ということだな。
That means you look old. Wow, Okabe, wow. She glares at me.
いえ、違います。綺麗だっていう意味ですから。
No, that's not what I mean, you're very beautiful.
サンクス。あなたはとても可愛らしいと思うわ。
Thanks. Thanks, I think you're very cute. but he's a guy. I probably shouldn't tell her that. Some bombastic side eye, yeah. The shock from learning the truth might be enough to make her go back to America. You guys are so mean. Okabe, you're such a fuck.
くだらん社交辞令は終わったか
You're introduced. Happy? Can we move on now?
いちいち言い方がムカつくわね。
You're such a jerk.
ならばルカ来いよ
You're not wrong.
お前の父上とお話ししたい
You're not wrong.
呼んできてはくれまいか
Anyway, Rukuko, I require an audience with your father. Can you make it happen?
はい、いいですけど、お父さんにお話って。
Yeah, sure, but why do you need to talk to my dad?
これは人類の未来のことで重大な要件なのだ
It's a grave matter that concerns the future of mankind.
人類の
The future
未来
of mankind?
すぐ呼んできます。
I'll go get him. Rukuko races into the shrine office. He believes just about everything I say. It's really easy. He's really easy to deal with. I don't like my rebellious assistant. Achoo.
やだ。風邪ひいたかな。
Oh no, did I catch a cold? Why do people think that when you sneeze one time you have a cold? It's generally not how that works. Especially when you're outside of all places. Kirisu's sniffling should keep her too occupied to scold me for a while. Rukuko's father soon appears. Rukuko is pretty flustered. He's practically dragging his father behind him.
お父さん、早く早く。
Hurry, Dad, hurry!
ちょっと待ってくれ。そんなにせかされても転んでしまうよ。
I didn't sneeze. I was just reading that Kirisu sneezed. Hi, gaming wifey. Slow down a little. If you rush me, I'm going to fall.
だって人類の未来がかかっているんだよ。
But the future of mankind is at stake.
そうか。それは大変だな。
Oh, well, that's certainly serious. I met Rukuko's father several times before. He's a gentle, respectable adult, with the exception of how he raised Rukuko. Apparently, the reason Rukuko wears Miko garb is because his father requested it. Maybe his dad's a pervert. No, it's not like I mean to mock the Shinto priesthood or anything like that.
やあ、法王院くん、久しぶり。
Oh my
い
god.
つもルカがお世話になっていますね。
Ah, Hoin-kun. It's been a while. Thank you for always taking care of Ruka.
いえこちらこそ
The honor is mine. Dear fuck. Oh yeah. And the guy we're playing as is a little bit loopy. Just as a by the way for anyone that didn't already know that. A little bit crazy. A little bit cray cray. Spit.
名前は法王院じゃなくて
His
岡部ですよ。
name isn't Hoin, it's Okabe.
え、そうなのですか？
Really, Autobot? Oh my god. Really, Autobot? The fuck? My boy looks like a girl. Let's make her become a femboy. Exactly. Oh, really? You didn't fucking know that? Oh my god. Bro.
ジョッシュ話
You
がやや
there,
こしくなるから喋る
assistant.
な
Stop making things complicated. What? I didn't realize he didn't know that. Oh
事実を
my
言っただけ
god.
じゃない。
I'm just telling the truth. What did she come here for?
ルカから法王院くんだと聞かされていたからすっかりそう信じていたが、いやー、もしかしてこれはルカに一杯食わされたかな？
Ruka told me his name is Hoeen. Maybe Ruka was just playing a trick on me. Oh my god.
お父さん、そうじゃなくて、岡部さんは本名で、ホーインという名前は、
That's not it, Dad. Okabe-san is his real name, and Hoeen is,
俺はホーインです。
I am Hoeen.
岡部倫太郎って親がつけてくれた名前でしょ？それを否定するの？
Okabe Rintaro is the name your parents gave you, right? Are you denying that?
いいから黙れザ・ゾンビ
Just be quiet, zombie.
誰がゾンビだ？
Who's a zombie?
仲が良くていいですね。
It's great that you all get along. Oh my god. Ruka's dad looks at
あなた
Kirisu.
もルカのお友達ですか？これからもルカと仲良くしてやってくださいね。
Are you one of Ruka's friends too? Please get along with Ruka from now on too.
私は
I'm...
この子は見ての通りとても可憐な子ですから。
As you can see, this child of mine is so delicate. Oh my god.
お父さん、やめてよ。
Come on, Dad. Wow. Kirisu looks like she's going to cry for some reason. What's wrong? Is she upset that Luca's father assumes she's a friend? Wait, yeah, what? Kirisu notices my stare and quickly turns away.
それでホーイン君、私に何か用事だとか。
So, Hoin-kun, did you need me for something? That's right, there's no time for idle chatter. This meeting will shape the course of Ragnarok. The future of mankind is, well, whatever. I'm a mad scientist, not some sort of hero. As you can see, he calls himself a mad scientist. He's a little bit crazy. I explained to Rukuko's father how I need the IBN 5100. I then asked him if that retro PC was donated to Yanabayashi Shrine. Of course, I don't disclose any classified information, like how we plan to hack CERN, or how this is all related to time machine research.
奉納という言い方がふさわしいかどうかはわかりませんが、
I don't know if donated is the right word to use.
この神社には確かに9年ほど前に預けられた古いピ
But an old computer was entrusted to this shrine about 9 years ago. No way. Really?
それだそれに間違いないです
That's it? That has to be it?
ちょっと待っていてください。今持っ
Please
てき
wait
ましょう。
here. I'll go get it. Damn! That was easy. Rukugo's father comes back in about 10 minutes. His face is bright red, and he's carrying a large cardboard box. His gait is fairly unsteady. I wonder if he'll be okay.
探すのに手こずってしまいました。おそらくこれだと思います。
Phew, it was hard to dig out. I think this is what you're looking for. Ruka's dad places the box on the ground and takes a deep breath as he rubs his back. Was it that heavy? I thank him and take a look inside. There it is.
これが
Wow.
IBN5100
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like I can't say anything about it. I just, oh my god. And that's why it's like when I started, I was like, okay, like I want you guys to understand like what's happening, but like it's hard for me to explain what happened at the beginning or like earlier in the story without completely spoiling the plot. So it's like, yeah, so like these are the people, these are their nicknames, these are why they're their nicknames, and hopefully you guys can kind of like understand the story from there. So hopefully when I explained it earlier, there was like, it was a good enough explanation for you guys to like kind of understand what's going on, but I do understand that it's hard to grasp. If you try, your eyes will blow up, or your brain, or both. An IBN 5100. Inside is a simple computer with an integrated monitor. The monitor is only about as big as the GPS screen. It's a weird ass looking computer, man. I compare it to the IBM 5100 image I got from Shining Finger. They look very similar.
ここを見てください。
Ah, look at this. Ruka points to a logo between the tape drive and the monitor. It says IBM 5100 portable computer.
我
Oh
つ
my
いに
god.
秋葉の都市伝説を解明する
Dude, are you okay? Finally, I've solved Akiba's urban legend. I'm not sorry, I'm not reenacting the muhaha. He did it better than I could. This is the Phantom PC of Akihabara. It's in excellent condition. There's only a thin layer of dust on it, but it looks like we'll need to plug it in to see if it works. Now the problem is whether Rukuko's father will lend it to me. Urushibarashi. I'll be blunt.
この PC を貸してもらうことは可能ですか
May I borrow this computer?
いいですよ。
Sure.
そんなあっさりと。
Seriously? Is it okay for a priest to just lend property? No. I said seriously. Phone. Stop your shit. Just lend property out like that? Items which were donated to the shrine? I've never heard of anything like that. That's why I was expecting him to refuse. I mean, it's not like he's using it.
これを私どもに預けた方から当時言われたのですよ。
When this was entrusted to us, the owner said this.
いつかこのパソコンをどうしても必要だとする若者が現れるから、その時は快く貸してもらって構わないとね。
If a young man ever appears and says that he needs this computer, no matter what, please lend it to him with my blessings. Oh, shit! Wait, what?
「まさか本当にこうして現れるとは思いませんでしたよ。というか、私もそのことづてのことはついさっきまで忘れていたぐらいです。
I didn't think it would actually happen. To be honest, I'd forgotten about it entirely until you reminded me.
ですから、これは法王院君にお貸ししましょう。ただし、使い終わったら必ず返してくださいね。
I'm happy to lend it to you, Hoin-kun, but please be sure to return it when you're done, okay? I'm trying to think. I'm sure it will be, but now I'm trying to think.
はい。ありがとうございます。
Of course, thank you. I bow deeply, but in my heart I'm grinning like a madman. I can't stop laughing. Things are going better than I anticipated. It's almost like everything's being handed to me on a silver platter. Now certain secrets will be laid bare. We can expose their wicked research and possibly even gather hints on the creation of a time machine. And then I can complete the first time machine in human history. Just to channel my inner Hoin Kiyoma. You know, I don't know if I have an inner Hoin Kiyoma. I swear I have power. Wow, food. I try not to be cringy on purpose. You know? It says thank you for the head pats. I had food in my mouth, sorry. Now I get to what? Now I have to get the IBM 5100 back to the lab. But unfortunately I don't have a card to transport it. In fact, I don't even have a license. You don't have a license? Bro. Same goes for my assistant. Everybody has an inner Kiyoma? Yikes. I mean, you're probably not wrong about that.
アメリカでは16歳から普通免許を取れるというではないか。にもかかわらず持っていないのか？
That's what I just said about you, bro. When can you start driving in Japan? Each time Okabe commits to cringe. Just yeet your Vita. Yeet it. Get American start driving at 16? How come you don't have a license?
何よ悪い向こうじゃ研究漬けだったのよ
What? Something wrong with that? I spent all my time doing research.
青春を無駄に過ごしているな。
Look who the fuck is talking, Okabe. Jesus Christ. You're wasting your youth.
あんたを見てるとそうとも思えないけどむしろ私の方がよっぽど有意義な過ごし方してると思う
I thought so too until I met you. Now I realize I'm doing just fine. Touche.
喧嘩は良くないです
No fighting, please. Rukuko's flustered again.
ルカ子、今日は助かった。改めて父上には礼を言っておいてくれ。
You're a lifesaver, Rukuko. Thank your father again for me. Yeah. Ruka's dad had already returned to the shrine office. Rukuko nods.
あなたのお父さん素敵な人ね
Wait. Rukuko and I freeze at my assistant's nonchalant words.
お父さんは結婚してまして不倫は良くないです
What? What? My father is married. Adultery is bad. What?
はい
Oh my god. Oh my god.
そうか、助手よ。お前は親父好きだったか。
I see assistants. You like older men.
ちょっと待った二人とも勘違いするなそういう意味じゃない
Hey, wait, don't misunderstand you two. That's not what I meant.
お父さんは渡せません
I won't give up my father.
泣かないでよ
But please don't cry.
私が言ったのは親子で仲が良くて羨ましいなってことそれ以上の意味はないから
I just meant I was jealous of how well you get along with your father, that's all.
そうでしたかすみません変な勘違いして僕はなんで失礼なことを
Oh my god. Of course. I'm sorry for the weird misunderstanding. That was so rude of me.
だから泣かないでよ誤解が解けたならもうそれでいい
Don't cry. We've resolved the misunderstanding, so it's all okay. I am so sorry, but if I was there and I told somebody that and I said like your father is lovely and they thought I meant that like what? That was too funny. Wow.
だが、心の奥底では、ルカパパへの募る思いが。
Put in the depths of your heart life feelings for Ruka's dad.
ねえよ
Die. I love Makise. She is the best. Christina turns away. I decide to leave it at that. Angering her any further could lead to violence.
ルカ子さみだれでの素振りを忘れるなよ
Oh my god. Rukako, don't forget your practice springs with Samidare.
はい頑張ります。エルサイこんがり
Yes, sir. I'll do my best. El Sai Kongali.
コングルーだいい加減覚えろ
It's Kongaroo. Don't forget it.
すみません
I'm sorry.
ちょっとあんた女の子をいじめるなんて最低じゃない？
Hey, what kind of lowlife teases a girl? I wouldn't know. Rukako is a guy. I ignored Christina and lifted up the box with the IBN 5100 inside.
って思う
God, it's heavy. I can barely get it off the ground. I put it down for now. I know why Ruka's dad was red in the face when he brought this thing in.
そんなに重いんですか？
Is it that heavy?
なんじゃくね。
Pathetic.
CRT のモニターぐらいの大きさなのに。
It's only as big as a CRT monitor.
ならばお前が持ってみるがいい俺の言葉が間違いではないとわかるはずだ
I vamp. Then why don't you try carrying it? Then you'll understand. Kirisu sighs, grabs both ends of the cardboard blah, blah, blah. Grabs both ends of the cardboard box and lifts. She strains with all her might, but gives up without lifting it even a centimeter. Damn.
すごく重いです。
It's really heavy. She blushes slightly, but still maintains her usual frown. My assistant seems to have a strong competitive spirit.
30キロくらいあるんじゃないこれ。
This thing's gotta weigh like 30 kilos.
台車か何か借りた方がいいかもね。漆原さん、この神社に台車ない？
Maybe we should have borrowed a pushcart. Irushibara-san, is there one in the shrine?
あるんですけど、実は壊れちゃってて、すみません。
Aye, aye, sir. There is one, but actually it's broken. I'm sorry.
そう。他に借りられそうなところは？
Oh, is there some other place we could borrow?
いや台車は必要ない
No, we don't need a pushcart.
だったらどうやって持って帰るの？ここからあんたのボロラボまで歩くと10分くらいかかるわよ。
Then how are you going to bring it back? It takes about 10 minutes to walk to your rundown lab from here.
一人では重すぎてきついかもしれないが二人ならば別だ俺とお前で持っていけばいいそのための助手だろ
It may be too heavy for one person, but it's a different story for two. You and I just need to carry it together. Why else do you think I made you my assistant?
このためなのか。
So that's why.
まあ、二人で運ぶならなんとかなるかもね。
Well, if we carry it together, we might be able to manage, but
だが断る。
I refuse.
え?
Huh?
断るって言ったのよ。
I said no.
だが断ると言ったか
I'm pretty sure you said, but I refuse.
うるさいな。そうよ。断ったのよ。
Shut up. I said no. Oh my god. But I refuse is a famous manga quote. Could Kurisu be an A channeler?
私はもともと知識を貸すってことでラボ面にさせられたのよ。よってこの場合、次の回を導ける。力仕事は無理。
A reference. I don't know what it's referencing. The whole reason you made me a lab mem was to borrow my knowledge. From this, it is elementary to derive the following. I won't do physical labor. Oh, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Never seen it. Or read it.
そうか では仕方ない。とりあえず俺は頑張って運ぶつもりだが。
I see, but then I guess I have no choice. I'll do my best to carry it, but... I glance at Rukuko. He twitches when he notices my look, then timidly raises his hand with tears in his eyes.
じゃあ僕が
Then I will.
漆原さんが大丈夫なの？
You're going to help? Will you be okay?
頑張ります。
Yes, I'll do my best.
いや、ルカ子、お前に手伝わせるわけにはいかん。俺が一人で何とかする。
No, Rukuko, I shouldn't make you help me. I can manage by myself. Bullshit, you can manage by yourself.
そんな遠慮しないでください。僕、岡部さんのお役に立ちたくて。
But we're friends, Okabe-san. I want to help you.
いや、俺が一人で。
No, I'll do it myself.
僕も手伝います。
I'll help you.
じゃあ私も。
Then, me too.
どうぞどうぞ。
Please, go ahead. What?
知らなかったのか、クリスティーナ。これこそがジャパニーズギャグというものだ。
What the fuck? Don't you know, Christina, this is what you call a Japanese gag. You sneaky.
ルカ子よ。協力ご苦労。というわけで、この PC は俺と助手で運ぶから、お前は手伝わなくてもいいぞ。行為だけ受け取っておく。
Oh my god. Thanks for the backup, Rukuko. Now that that's settled, my assistant will help me carry the computer. So you don't have to help. Thanks for the offer.
はい。
Okay. If that's how it is, then...
さあ、助手。自分から立候補した以上、もう拒否することは許さんぞ。持て。今すぐ持て。
Oh my god.